Welcome to my backyard. You know, it's interesting, a while back I was sort of asked what I really do for a living, and I thought, well, you know, I write posts and I create content. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, really what I do is I manage resources now. Because I have a large enough company, I have 20 people working for Primal Nutrition. We have a research department, we have people picking and packing and doing all kinds of product development, and all these different areas of exploration that we're involved in. So here are my priorities. I have to manage those resources, I have to create content, and I have to do research. And of those three, research is probably the thing that appeals to me most. It's really the lifeblood of what Mark's Daily Apple is all about and what my publishing company is all about. So what do I do to get my day in order? What do I do to create some order out of all this chaos? Let me show you. I usually don't eat breakfast. I sometimes have a cup of coffee, read the morning paper, do a couple of puzzles. If you commute to work and maybe you park, you know, a couple blocks away from work and use that time to walk to work and get that meditative time. But something that takes you from the wake-up period to the office or the productive period that allows for a transition to get your brain kind of in gear. Anyway, that's what works for me. So the first thing I do is I hit my emails and other communication. I know I'm going to get a lot of emails in my inbox, so my strategy is to compose those that need to go out first. This is also phone time, and I spend about an hour between emails and phone just doing my communications and catching up with people. That usually takes an hour, maybe 2 hours. If it goes much more than an hour, I'll take my first break of the day. Okay, so now it's time to write. Now's the creative part of my day. Trying to do a post for next week, and that involves closing down all the windows, all the email, all the things that would be distracting. And now I'll try to do this for an hour at least. And in the event that I get stuck, which I sometimes do these days, I find that I may need a new creative space, so I'll move to my laptop. So this is kind of my last resort coming out here. If I can't get it done in the office, I have to get it done here. Now I wrote about this in the Primal Connection, but science shows that we really can't stay focused for more than maybe 20 minutes at a time. So about every 20 minutes, I'll take a mini break. I might get up and walk around a little bit. I might just stare off into space, but just enough to clear the brain and come back and refocus on whatever the task is. Okay, and with the blog post complete, now I get a chance to go for my morning break, which in my case is a workout. A lot of people just enjoy their morning break for the relaxation. I use my morning break to go to the gym. Primarily to work out, but also to hang out because it's my social time as well. Working out of my house, it's sometimes kind of lonely, so my time at the gym is also my social time. All right, so it's kind of like lunchtime, although it's really breaking fast because I haven't eaten this morning yet. A lot of times I get back from the gym and I don't eat for a while because I'm into that whole fasting, post-workout fasting kind of thing. Some days I'll just have a Primal Fuel mid-morning. Didn't do that today, but it's getting to the point right now where I haven't eaten for a while yet, so I think I'll throw together a big-ass salad. A salad dressing that was made from Salads, Dressings, and Toppings, one of our Primal Blueprint books, and I'll be good to go. Okay. I think I'm done. A little bit of dessert. Coconut butter, one of my favorite treats after working out, for sure, after eating. Very nice. Nicky's, good stuff. Now I'm going to head back to the office and do some lighter cognitive work, because I think the heavy lifting, literally and figuratively, was done this morning. So I'll probably do some research, and I've got a manuscript for a new book that I have to review. But these are tasks that don't take as much creative power, but they still take brain power. Let's go do it. It's the fact that I worked out earlier in the day and I had a healthy lunch that allows me to stay focused throughout the day. as opposed to the old days when I would feel like taking a nap around 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That helps a lot. But the main thing here, again, was that I prioritized my day. I started the day by looking at the big picture. What do I need to get done? I need to get my communications done, I need to get my content created, and I need to do that in a way that allows me to not get stressed out about it. And part of that means that you have focused periods of time where you're doing creative work and other periods of time where you're taking planned breaks. And as you can see, I take a lot of breaks throughout the day, but I think I get a lot done. I tell myself not to work after the sun goes down, and I tell you. But every once in a while, the work beckons and there's stuff to be done. So if you find yourself, like I do tonight, having to work into the evening, try to get the work done as early as possible. Download Flux onto your computer so you have that benefit of that yellowish light coming from your screen instead of the blue light. And allow yourself a few hours after you finish work to decompress, to avoid contact with artificial light, and to allow the brain to find its natural melatonin onset.